Good day, everyone. I'm Oluwaseun Popola, a participant at the MMM Guidance School 66th batch, and I'm here to present to you the ideology, how it works, rules and benefits of MMM. MMM means, in simple definition, Mavrodian Mondial Movement. It's actually founded by a Russian, uh, Sergei Mavrodi, so many years back, 1989 to be precise. It started as a cooperative society, just like we have here in Nigeria, where you have people bringing money together, and then just like the normal cooperative society. Though the specialization basically then was on sale of computers and some other parts. But it has evolved, over the years, and right now it's actually a global affair. So that's just the summary of how MMM came to being. What is MMM? MMM is a global community of financial aid and donation exchange. So it has nothing else to do than to just give financial aid and donation, across its members or participants, as we call them. And we are actually made up of ordinary people who are selfless in helping each other. There is no, you don't have to be a rich man or an average person to be a participant of MMM. It's open to everyone, and it's a social network, which connects people who are willing to donate money to those who wants to make money, who wants to get the help, who wants to get money. So this social network acts. The MMM structure allows people of different backgrounds and different financial needs to actually exchange money. Who are we? We're a community that is based on principle of power of giving. So if you're coming into MMM, you're not thinking of what you can get. You're actually thinking of what you can give, because here the major principle for which we're founded on is actually giving. Okay, so we have the largest donation exchange network in the world with over 240 million members, or participants worldwide. And the good thing about this is there's no central account. So unlike what you have in banks, where you put your money into the bank and you expect that you get like 2% or 3% interest rate over a 1 year period. Here, nobody collects your money. You get it, you exchange money with another participant based on who needs help and who wants to provide help. The ideology is to create a fair financial system. Currently, what we have in banks, insurance companies, and so on, it's not fair. I mean, the financial system of the world is very unjust. You're only making the rich richer and the poor poorer. But this is a system that intends to create a fair financial system where everyone can actually be a partaker of the world's the world's wealth. The goal here is not to make money, like I've said that before. You are actually providing help, and we create a platform where you don't need to go to banks to borrow money, so you can actually make some good returns, some good rewards, on the help that you provide. It's a peer-to-peer system, so you transfer money to those who need help, and when you need help too, money gets transferred to you. It's as simple as that. How does it work? I've given a brief background on to how it works, but to say it pointedly, as I've said, MMM is a community of people providing financial assistance to each other. You have to be very benevolent to be a part of this. It's not about what you can get. It's about what you can give. So once you register as a participant on MMM, the first thing that you have to do is to provide help. So when you provide help, that's where you say, okay, well, this is how much that I have to assist the community. Don't forget I mentioned that word community. So this is how much I have to assist the community. Though there's a benchmark, there's a list, but there's no limit to how much you can give. Now, once you provide help, immediately there could be someone at the other hand somewhere in the world who needs that help. And so what you are then told to do is to provide that help directly to that person. So I mentioned earlier there's no central system where your money is put and then distributed to people. You send the help to that person directly, and then that's where you're going to get your reward. So you get a reward, which is we're going to talk about later, and then it actually shows that you have the power of giving. So that's the bedrock, giving. Then the other side of it, which is what will happen afterwards, is when you need help, you get help. So there's somebody at the other end somewhere who is ready to also provide you with help. When you provide help, you acquire what we call Mavro. Mavro is a currency that we use on MMM for transaction. So you acquire Mavro, and then when you are getting help, that's when you go back to request for help. That Mavro is actually converted to money for you, based on the currency that you used in your particular country, with a reward. Okay, with a reward. So this is the reward I was talking about. It's 30%, for 30 days. That's in a month. So from the date that you provide help to someone, you start counting, and then you get 30% afterwards. That's 30% after 30 days. So your money more or less grows, or let me say you get a reward of about 1%, per day. And then, the money comes back into the system. You ensure that you attract new members, new participants, and you also continue to provide help so that every other person can continue to get help. So you don't just take what you have and then you go out. Benefits, I've said it before, you get 30% when you provide help, 30% over a month period. And then when you register newly, you get different based on how much you put into it. You get $20, $50 or $100 registration bonus. That for me is it's a very good deal. For someone who's ready to provide help. You're doing this out of free will, and somebody's actually paying you for it. Okay, that's fantastic. I don't know which bank will give you 10,000 naira or even 2,000 naira for just registering or opening an account with the bank. In fact, some banks will tell you if you don't have a minimum of 100,000 naira, you can't open an account. So that's those are the differences. Then, when you refer people to be a partaker, to be a participant, you get 10% of whatever they provide, whatever help they provide into the community. So, assuming as I am a participant now, once I bring in someone on board, I register someone under me, and the person pledges a certain amount, say 100,000, I get 10% of that on referral bonus. And then the person also gets 10% on referral bonus for the people that he brings in. So it continues that way. Though there are other referral bonuses, but those are for guiders. We have different levels of guiders, so it depends on which one you are. But as a participant, you get 10% bonus for every referral. Rules. In general principle, there are no strict rules, so to speak. It's just rules that will maintain the system, to ensure that the system continues to go on. Don't have multiple accounts, one of them. you can provide help as many times as you want, but don't have multiple accounts. It actually shows that you're probably trying to defraud the system, and because of that, your accounts will be blocked. Don't share your email or bank details with other members. It's supposed to be, these are supposed to be your personal things. Okay, so don't do anything in that regard. You could be blocked. Don't delay in paying for your order. Don't remember, it's only when you provide help that somebody else can actually provide help or get help somewhere else. So if you're not quick in providing help, it actually stalls the system. It actually creates some drags in the system. So ensure that you always pay your order as soon as they mature, or as soon as you're matched. Don't edit your bank details or change password less than 15 days before getting help. Your get help will be delayed for 14 days. This is just more or less like ensuring that we do things on time, because there are millions of people that are doing the same thing at the same time and want to get the best out of the system. Don't click I refuse to make payment more than once in a month. Okay, you'll be blocked. That shows that you're not ready to go with what the ideology of the system stands for. Don't make deposit and fail to attach proof of payment. Once you make deposit, you need to show that you have actually made payment, and you will be confirmed by the person you provided help for. Don't fail to confirm payment. Okay. When you register family members to provide help, don't let them do more than you do. Because this way, it may show that you're actually trying to defraud the system. You're trying to just roll the rewards around your family members. So don't do that. Ensure that you write letter of happiness when you get help. That shows people that they can actually be a part of it, that they can make the best out of the system. It's more or less like a review for the community. Then when you enroll people, you just tell them, come and join because you're going to get the bonus, without properly educating them and letting them know about what the real ideology behind MMM is. You will get sanctioned. Okay, you need to let the people that you're bringing in know why they are there, so that they are open to it, and then they can actually give that information to somebody else, and ensure that you care for them. Whenever they have issues, always be there to solve the issues. Now, that's the presentation. I'm sure some of you have questions, so you can write to me at popseel@yahoo.com. That's popseel@yahoo.com. At any time, I will ensure that I reply all your emails. popseel@yahoo.com. Thank you very much. Have a great day.